Hey everybody, this is Cody. I want to take a quick moment to thank you for tuning into Eden's End. Here, you'll find mystery, drama, the faithful, and the faithless. Do me a favor, keep your eye on and an ear out for some of the residents. Not everyone is who they seem. We've got room for you to stay if you'd like, but I wouldn't be shocked if you left yesterday. And hey, enjoy your time here. What do you mean, it's about time?
Master Shepherd, did you read the notebook left behind by your predecessor?
Of course I did. I have no idea what any of this means or about anything right now. All I know is that I got a call from someone claiming to be myself in the future. And then my name magically wrote itself into the end of this notebook, and honestly, if you know about this, Mrs. Morland, I'd love for you to fill me in, because I am completely lost.
I haven't been a missus in a long time, Caleb. My history isn't the most pleasant. And just call me Celeste, okay? You're what, in your mid-20s now, I'd imagine? How time flies when you're waiting for the next watcher.
What do you know about the Watchers, Celeste?
More than the last couple of watchers knew about their own position. Come inside and I can discuss this further with you.
It's so quiet in here after hours.
Eve, it's a library. It's always quiet.
Here we are. Let's all sit down and discuss this now.
Actually, first, Celeste, I'd really like to look in the private section.
Private collection, Mr. Shepherd. From my knowledge, this library has no private section, per se. Just some books in the back that are not for the standard citizen of Eden's End.
Then why do you have them here?
This is why I asked you guys to sit down and talk to you first. You both can look after if you want. I assume that Miss Eve here will now be on this journey with you as you learn to become the Watcher. You two do make an adorable couple.
Excuse me? Caleb is not my boyfriend.
Yeah, no, she's just a friend.
Uh-huh. Whatever you two say.
All right, fine. Let's talk.
Well, where do you want to begin?
Celeste, I have absolutely no idea where to begin. I supposedly told myself to come here. Let's start there. Are you in on this? Who was that, and how did they know to come here and talk to you?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. They did sound eerily like Caleb.
It probably was Caleb. I'm locked inside time like you two. I have no idea who that could have been. But knowing the history, purpose, and albeit few secrets of the tower, it's a safe assumption it really was a future Caleb, making sure the event continued as they happened to him already.
Yeah, I still don't get that.
Admittedly, me either. How on earth could I have called myself to do this when I didn't want to do it in the first place? Wouldn't that me have thought the same thing, or did he receive a call from his future him, or whatever? This is a paradox, isn't it?
How on earth, did you say? Well, that's the first hurdle you're going to have to overcome if you want to be the next Watcher, Caleb.
Who said I wanted to be the next Watcher?
If you're going to be the next Watcher, then.
So Caleb called Caleb because Caleb has called Caleb before, and then Caleb before then called the Caleb before then.
A weird and wonderful welcome to the concept of infinity, Eve.
It's still not possible.
Oh, but it is in the constructs of infinity.
Okay, fine. I'll just accept that it happened and that it was actually me. Why didn't I tell myself to run away and not do what he had done that this other him told me to do? Could he not break the cycle? This is all very confusing.
That right there is the type of thinking a Watcher needs to have. The answer is, who knows? When in the future this call came from is a mystery in and of itself. Maybe it's so far in the future that he knows just how important of a Watcher you might become.
Now, that's not fair. But it's also incredibly fair at the same time. Man, I really hate time travel.
You've said that before, but you're lying, Doctor Who lover.
Eve, that's different.
It most certainly is not.
It's definitely the same, sweetie.
Okay, River.
I'll have you know River Song's character is crucial. Are you calling me crucial, Caleb?
We're getting off track. Back to the idea of the Watchers, please.
Of course. Back to the matter at hand.
What is a Watcher? I need a base to begin with to understand this whole crazy concept.
A Watcher is a guardian of the tower. Watchers have many different roles, but the primary job of the Watcher is the guard of the tower, to work within its wishes and purpose,
Its wishes?
and to guard the tower from the forces of the demonic and the evil.
Of course it is.
Oh, Miss Croswel. Do I sense a skeptic in our midst?
Listen, I don't believe in the supernatural. Admittedly, there have been recent happenings I can't, as of yet, explain. But that doesn't mean there's not a perfectly normal response to it all.
This road will be a lot easier if you open up your mind, Eve. You don't have to believe right away, but you will. And listen, that's not a threat. It's a spoiler.
If you say so, sure, I guess. I am open to a change of heart and mind, but it's gonna take a miracle.
Be careful what you wish for, dear.
Alright, when did the role of the Watcher begin? What year was the tower constructed? Remember, the USA is only so old. Was it built by other people in America before its official governmental established in 1776?
The tower itself is very old, and Eden's End was built around the tower. Yes, but the tower itself dates back to the 1500s.
So it was built by the people here before the English settlers.
Truthfully, no one really knows when it was built or by who.
Well, when did the Watchers come into play? Who was the first?
The idea of the Watchers has been around since before the establishment of the United States. Before the English settlers moved out west, the tower already existed, and the ideas of the Watchers existed on the eastern seaboard of the United States. From my understanding, Watchers have been around since Jesus Christ of Nazareth was crucified by the Romans.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me Jesus Christ actually existed?
Of course he did. Whether or not he was or is the Son of God is what's up for debate. Listen, Miss Croswel, even atheistic and agnostic scholars, such as Bart Ehrman and Gerd Ludman, accept his historical existence.
Who?
Eve, just because you don't know who they are and don't believe in God yourself doesn't destroy the factual evidence. Absence of evidence isn't necessarily evidence of absence. Anyways, Celeste, please continue about the Watcher's history.
It's a rumor that the first Watcher was none other than the Apostle Peter himself.
Wasn't he like the first pope or something?
That depends on who you ask, Mr. Shepherd. In the Catholic Christian faith, yes, he was. In the Protestant worldview, no, because he wasn't established as a monarchic figure for the church. The cornerstone that the builders rejected was Jesus himself. The rock that Jesus built his church on was more than just a person named Simon Peter.
Okay, so if Peter was the first Watcher, who was the second?
Well, after Peter's crucifixion, because of his refusal to deny the divinity and resurrection of Jesus, it was the Apostle John that took over. And it's clear he passed it along to someone else before his exile to the island of Patmos, where it's believed he was given his end times visions of Revelation.
I'm so lost.
If you'd ever listened to me, you wouldn't be. I talk about this stuff all the time. Eschatology is extremely fascinating stuff, Eve.
Eschatology?
Celeste, you say the line goes dark after John? It's just been people after that claiming to be the next Watcher?
Well, technically, the names have been carried over the centuries via oral history, kind of like the Jews used to do with the Old Testament. But, as you've seen, there is a book which holds the names. When that book came into existence is unknown, but the first known Watcher to keep the book was none other than Thomas Aquinas.
Thomas Aquinas? Who's that?
A church father during the 13th century that paved the way for a lot of theological understandings that still hold true today.
Maybe it'd be easier if we just started reading from this private collection.
To be honest, I agree with Eve. Us reading through the collection may take a while, and I'm assuming you don't want the books to be leaving the library.
If this information ever fell into the wrong hands, it'd be detrimental in numerous ways, Mr. Shepard.
Right, so reading it here it is. No problem. Are you okay with us taking a few hours to look through some of the books back there?
Just lock the door from the inside when you're done and shut it behind you. If you have any questions, I live in the old white house on Thornhill Drive. Show up anytime.
Well, Eve, we have a long night ahead of us.
Caleb, I have to work tomorrow. Maybe we shouldn't stay too long. We can come back tomorrow, plus I need to feed Thackeray.
I still love that you named your cat after Hocus Pocus.
I swear he can talk sometimes, Caleb. Just the other day he looked right at me and told me that he hates it when I...